What's up everyone? Today we're gonna review a new TV, the LG C7, so let's get started. The C7 OLED is an entry to a mid-range TV to the LG OLED TV series, but that doesn't mean it's an entry-level TV. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Aesthetically, the TV panel is flat, beautiful and minimalistic with small bezels. It's extremely thin, looks stunningly beautiful, but the base is kind of bold because it contains all the hardware, though I'm not very fond of the white base at the back. Also, the stain is sort of metallic, with dark finish and looks absolutely great. And because it's a premium OLED panel, it's got the same chipset as the high-end models. You get all the premium features with the display. In fact, the picture quality is the same as the high-end models, which is outstanding. So you get a high-end resolution panel with deep blacks and HDR10 and Dolby Vision support. You don't have to worry about the HDR format war. That's an edge against many competitors that supports only a single HDR standard. The color is spectacular with HLG and Technicolor support, which is excellent if you want to watch HDR content from over-the-air TV channels. So now, we're future-proof against different HDR standards, but the Technicolor support will come with a firmware update later on. I'll drop a link down below to download a 4K HDR video of me video shooting the screen with an HDR cam. Black level is much better than last year's model, so Shadows has ridiculously more details. Not even Samsung's QLED can compete with OLED when it comes to black levels. The brightness has increased as well, and I've got no issues watching a movie in a well-lit room. Maybe it's not as bright as other high-end TVs from Samsung, but it's good enough for me. So the picture quality is excellent, vivid, with lots of contrast even when viewing at an angle. No motion blur and fast content is clear. However, one of the big differences from other LG high-end OLED models is the sound. It doesn't come with a built-in soundbar, so the sound quality is not that great, but very usable, and it comes with Dolby Atmos. The sound is 40 watts, which is good enough for me since I'm using this TV in my bedroom. Yeah, I know the TV is an overkill. It doesn't support 3D, but it's not a big deal. I do not watch 3D for years now, even though I already have a Samsung 3D TV. But if you're a gamer, then you'll be glad to know that the input lag is supremely low at 21 milliseconds in HDR gaming mode. And by enabling Simplink in HDMI, you can turn on your PS4 and navigate its menu by using your TV's remote. The TV comes with LG Magic Remote, so you have motion control feature, similar to Wiimote. Also, the remote has a built-in mic for voice recognition and search feature. In addition, this TV is powered by WebOS 3.5 software and packed with lots of apps with 4K content like Netflix, Amazon Prime and YouTube, and I find the interface to be very usable and friendly. In terms of connectivity, there are several connections at the back and at the sides. You'll get 4 HDMIs, 3 USBs, component and Ethernet. You also get an AC Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well. The smartphone app is not the best. You have basic controls, but you can't turn on the TV. But once it's on, Bluetooth connection works fast and start controlling your TV. Just a side note at the end, the LG C7 is similar to the B7 TV, except that the base looks different. The B7 is a bit cheaper, but I couldn't find it in my area, so I got the C7 instead. So all in all, whether you get the LG C7 or even the B7, rest assured you got an excellent purchase with future-proof HDR compatibility. Alright guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.